I'm not going to show any scenes of movies, any videos of that because of copyrights and possible strike on the channel. So you won't be seeing any motion of the film playing on the television. Now this is strictly 4K settings, which I'm going to do first, and then next Blu-ray. So this is Tomb Raider, and this is a great movie to actually test out the settings, mostly for the motion blur and the blurriness and all that because of the fast-paced action scenes that the movie has, especially when it comes to the bike scene. The bike scene is crazy, and that's when you can actually test out the motion blur on this TV, especially for settings, because out of the box, it was a nightmare. So I had to set it to my own liking and preference. And as always, this is all about liking and preference. So if you don't like this and you have your own settings and you like those better, please share, because sharing is caring, and maybe someone else would appreciate your settings more than mine. And as always, I'm not here to waste your time. If you don't want to watch the video, check out the pinned comment and the description. All the information is going to be there. Now, I like standard picture. I don't like vivid. I don't like anything else. It just looks weird and off for me. All settings. Picture, as I said, standard, advanced settings. Brightness, 100, 100. 48, I believe this was on a 50. I lowered it a tad bit down. I don't remember if this was on or not, but I have it on medium. I think it looks fair, in my personal opinion. But you know, you could have it off if you like. High peak, high. Now this thing, I would not recommend putting on high, on full. I mean, because it gives it like a whitewash tint. It just looks weird. So just leave it on auto, because limit is the same as auto, but leave it on auto. It just looks weird as hell. I don't know why. Now color depth, 58. I believe this was on 55 or something like that, but I raised it a bit up. You know, personally, you can raise it to 62 or so, but I think 58 looks fair for me. Nothing else here that I changed. Now this is most important. Clarity, adjust sharpness, 34. Super resolution, I really don't notice too much because I don't know, low, high, I didn't notice any differences between the three, but I would just put it on medium and check it out. If you like it, cool. If not, put it on low. Just test the waters there. Noise reduction, I usually always have that on high. That's just my personal preference. Smooth, low, you can have it off, but I left it on low. Now this really helps out the motion blur. This TV doesn't have strong soap opera effect. I don't believe there's too much crazy soap opera effect going on this TV. I think the soap opera effect is more strong on the Sony TVs. But this looks pretty damn good in my personal opinion. I don't remember what came off the box, if it was smooth or natural. But it just looked horrible. So once I put cinematic movement, it was smooth as hell. You don't see that blurriness and the motion blur, especially in this scene in this movie with the bikes. But this movie is great to test out the motion blur for any TV, so you could try to set it to your liking, because it's just, you know, everything is going so fast on screen. So this is the 4K settings, at least my 4K settings. Let's get to Blu-ray real quick. Now this is the Blu-ray, and usually when I want to adjust the colors for Blu-ray movies, I will go with this one, because this is a fantastic Blu-ray transfer. The colors, everything about it. It's slightly darker compared to the 4K film. I mean transfer, but you know, it is on. You know, it's not. There's no HDR. So as always, standard. Don't like the other settings. Advance, brightness. I brought the brightness a bit up. I brought the adjust contrast a bit up. Left it on medium. As always, this is really pretty much a preference for people. Literally, auto dynamic contrast is just pretty much to your liking or preference. So you can always change that up. Same with the black levels. Like, you put it on full, you get that weird whitewash tint. I'm not a fan of that. Color, I believe I brought it up a bit. That's another preference. Nothing changed here. And clarity is about just the same as the 4K. You know, sharpness up, low, low, low. Noise reduction, I have it on low. Well, we'll leave it on high for now. I always change that. I don't know why I have it on low, because I was actually watching a very grainy old movie, Bird on a Wire. So I think that's why I left it on low. I can always change that later. And once again, cinematic movement. Cinematic movement is great on this TV. Very good stuff. So there you go. Those are the settings. As I said, pin comment, description, everything is written out. Check that out. If you like it, great. Thank you so much. Well, not really thank you so much, but I hope you appreciate it. And other than that, I'm done here. Thanks for watching, and you guys take care.